So hi everyone. Hi everyone. In this particular tutorial, we would be talking about how you can implement GraphRAG using LangChain. So if you don't know, GraphRAG is a very recent advancement made in RAG. That is how an LLM can talk to your external databases or like text file or PDF file, etc. So in the baseline RAG on which I have covered a number of videos, the basic structure used is vector similarity alongside vector DBs for retrieval of information. Now, in case of GraphRAG, we started using knowledge graphs that are built using graph analytics, and then eventually we are trying to retrieve information using the knowledge graph. So, I have already explained in detail how GraphRAG works, how it is different from RAG in my previous video. You can check that out. So let's get started with the implementation. In this particular implementation, we would be following the given steps. That is, we take up a text paragraph, convert it into a knowledge graph, and then eventually call the graph QA chain in LangChain. So let's get started. So first of all, you need to pip install all these packages as you can see here. LangChain experimental, LangChain community, NetworkX, Google GenAI. If you are using the GenAI model by Google, the free API, if you are not using it, you can you choose whatever LLM you are using, LangChain core and JSON repair. Once you are able to pip install all the requirements, you need to import all the important function. The most important ones being graph QA chain, as you can see here, LM graph transformer that we would be using to convert normal text into graph documents, Google Generative AI for loading the LLM, Network X entity graph for converting the graph documents into graphs object. So I will be showing you that, and other functions. So first of all, you need to set up your LLM. As you can see, I'm able to set up my LLM object using the Google Generative AI free API. If you wish to also create the free API, you can go to Google AI Studio. Else, you can check out my previous video to follow the step-by-step process on how to create the free API. Once you are done, you need to take up the text. In my case, I have taken a dummy text around Marie Curie. This can be a text file also, it can be a PDF file also, whatever you wish to have. To keep things simple, right now I'm using the text file, some small paragraph as the external context. And then in the end, we would be asking the LLM to answer based on this particular text using knowledge graphs. So once you are loaded the text, the next step is to load the text as documents and use a LLM graph transformer, the function that we have imported, to convert the documents into graph documents. You can print out the graph documents variable, you would be able to see the difference. Once you have loaded the text as graph documents, the next part is to call again the LLM graph transformer and then mention which entities and relationship you wish to extract. So basically, for understanding graph rags, you need to know basics of graph analytics. So in a graph, you have nodes and you have relationships. If you have basic understanding of graph, so if you don't mention what nodes or what relationship you are expecting from the database, basically LLM would be deciding on its own. And I have seen that the results aren't great. So I would suggest rather provide the nodes and the relationship. So in this case, we wish to extract person, country, organization present in the text as nodes, and nationality located in, worked at, spouse, mother as relationships. Fine. Now, once we have called out this LLM graph transformer, we would be converting the graph documents using this particular object where we mention all their nodes and relationship and get the output. Now, this particular output would have all the extractions done. What is a person? What is the relationship between different person, different countries, etc. You can print this graph document filtered if you wish. The next step, I think we are still not done. We need to call a network X entity graph. So basically, in the last step, what we did, we have done all the extraction, but it is still not in the graph object structure. So now what we will do, we'll call the network X entity graph and then use the information present in graph documents filtered to add nodes and edges into this particular network X entity graph. So here you can see that I am looping over the nodes that are extracted and then adding them as nodes in the graph object. Similarly for the edge. So basically an edge is between a source and a target node, and then there is a relationship between them. So that is a type. Once you are done, once you have created your network X entity graph as well, you need to call out the graph QA chain and then pass the LLM and the graph object. And then it's very easy. You just need to ask it a question. Tell me about Marie Curie. And if you run, you can see the output, how it is working out. It is able to extract all the relationship that the LLM has identified while creating the graph. Marie Curie, nationality, Poland. So nationality is basically the relationship. Worked at University of Paris. Now, eventually, after all this information has been extracted, the final answer, the LLM incorporates all this information and forms a well-structured text for you. So, Marie Curie was a Polish and French physicist and chemist, and so on. So, basically, this was how you can implement GraphRAG using LangChain very easily. I think I've been trying out with some more complicated use case. This was a very baseline use case, so you were able to see some good results. But eventually, as complicated you go with the data set, eventually creating the knowledge graph is the biggest task in GraphRAG. But once it is done quite correctly, then I think your results would be fabulous, would become better than the standard RAG system. So this is how you can implement GraphRAG, and see you soon.